Hi, welcome back to another video. Quite rightly recently, the new Formula 1 game's been getting a lot of hype. I'm firmly involved with that hype as well. I think it's a good game. However, I find myself often thinking back to other eras in Formula 1 that I'd love to have a modern version of a game of. For some reason, I keep going back to the 90s and to 1998. There's massive benefits and huge appeal from my other eras, 60s, 70s. Every decade has got some really good points of Formula 1. But that 98 season, probably partly to do with my age and partly to do with the cars, always resonates with me. So with that in mind, I had a quick think about a circuit that's quite unchanged since then, Sao Paulo, Brazil. And I had to think about what sim I should be doing this on, and I've gone back to my love-hate relationship with rFactor 2. I love this game, and I hate this game in equal measures. If you've ever played RF2, you know what I'm talking about. The physics are fantastic, the UI and everything else that goes with it are awful. But there's a 98 McLaren in the game, and there's an awesome mod available on the Steam Workshop by IronKnuckle124. I'll put a link in the description, which reskins all the cars from the 98 season, gives all the driver names, and adjusts their performance based on real-life performance roughly. So, with that in mind, let's go back in time. Here we are then, RF2, Sao Paulo. We're going to be DC in his McLaren. Let's see how we go. Here we go then. It's 1998. We're last on the grid. David Coulthard's McLaren. Let's try and get the 800 or so horsepower off the line. There's a lot of wheel spin, but we're off now. Got the Ferrari alongside. I'm going to try and cut to the inside. Got away with that. The arrow's in front now. Just about hanging on. See if we can cut back here. We've got Mika Häkkinen in front. Big lock-up as I try not to plough into the back of him there. But we got away with it. It's all happening in front. Dicing for position. Try and go around the outside. Oh, it worked wonders. I will take that. Bit processional now through this little bit. Whoa. We've got Mika coming back at us. But the thing, I just love driving these cars in RF2 compared to the Formula 1 games, which I know are a little bit more simcade, and RF2 is definitely a simulator, but they're just so involving to drive. They require so many inputs. To see if we can send this into T1. We're being squeezed hard.
2.17.
Can I get it stopped? Just about. Quite pleased with that overtake. But yeah, they require so many more inputs, and it's such an engaging place to be to try and drive these. I have to say that I will have quite a sweat on by the end of this 4-lap race. Please, I'm not doing it for a full Grand Prix distance right now. I can't remember how much these cars weighed in this era, but 800 or so horsepower is always going to be pretty quick. Go for a cheeky send, he's blocked it. A little bit of contact, I think we got away with it. Constantly fighting the back end, just wants to step out. Gonna go for a send again. Got it done that time though. It's one of the Ferraris in front now. And in front of that, the Marmite Williams from the era that I actually did quite like, when Williams went red for a season. Quite some speed across the line just before the 50, on hard on the brakes now. Bunching up in front, so hopefully we can get involved. Can we hang it around the outside of the Ferrari? It looks like we might be able to. Try and cut across now and get 2 for 1. I just love the way these cars sound in this era. I think at the time this Grand Prix was a bit of an easy win for Hakkinen. I think he got pole and ended up winning the race. This was the race where Ferrari finally protested the second brake pedal that this McLaren had. Really genius idea, that second brake pedal that allowed them to brake just the rear wheels, I think it was. Fortunately, I don't have that simulated. I'll be honest, I don't think I'd have the talent to use two brake pedals at the right time. Oh, another big moment, and we're going to let the Sauber behind have a bit of a run on us now. Got him alongside on my right. See if we can defend into T1. And
the lap was 1:21.44.
did try it on the brakes, but he ended up losing a position, I think, to the Ferrari behind. One lap to go, eyes forward now. Let's see if we can get these two on this last lap. Took a decent amount out of them on the brakes there. We go for the cheeky send on the brakes here. Didn't expect to get them both. We got away with that one. Yeah, must admit, in recording this video, it did take me a couple of laps to just get used to the feel of these cars. They're so intense to drive. But when you get it right, they're epically rewarding. Here we go then, across the line to finish the 4 laps of Brazil. How they did that for a Grand Prix distance, I will never know. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I know I certainly did. They're seriously intense to drive, but they're so rewarding when you get them right, and something like RF2 with the physics engine that this game's got just makes these awesome. And check out the mod that's in the description, have a go. It's great seeing all the 98 liveries, and the cars have been, you know, BOP'd to how they kind of were back in period. Yeah, as you could tell, I'm buzzing. I thought it was awesome. Hopefully you enjoyed it too. If you did, smash that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. But thanks very much for watching.